Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to the Campaign 2. We hope you thoroughly enjoyed our little snippet into Hard City last week, which, if you missed it, is now only available on Patreon, so tough. Go find it. But yeah, we are back with Campaign 2 tonight, so I'm gonna do a very quick recap of episode 108, and then we're going to get straight into it, because there is lots to get through tonight as we barrel towards our finale, which is definitely happening this year, folks. So yes, last time, after 2 weeks of playing what can only be described as extreme home makeover on the waterfall side bastion, the party finally stopped admiring their new security scanners and got some actual work done, would you believe? Jewel interrogated a dead assassin's soul, which essentially told them, "We want your stuff and lives," before them rudely dissipating. Not one for subtlety, the group decided to perform a highly dangerous ritual involving 4 Codex pieces and a very stressed out crystal ball, and despite Lex nearly blowing a magical fuse, they successfully tracked the Feywild amulet to the city of Kedmere. After some aggressive flirting in the library and a quick teleport later, our party arrived at a city that was very much being choked by this shadowy mist. And Suri, apparently tired of being a stealthy druid, decided to announce their arrival by dropping a storm of vengeance on the local keep or hunting lodge, as it was even. And naturally, their foe stepped out of the fog, but not the one they were expecting. No, Liora Windwhisper, fucking hell, stepped out of the gloom to see what all the noise was about, and brought a very, very big whip. So my usual content warnings do apply. There will be adult language, as you've already heard, and adult humour. This is a very mature stream, so do expect themes of the mature nature. Full content warnings will be available when this episode goes to VOD and podcast format. You have been warned. Let's roll.
Heyo.
Hello.
Oh, what the heck was that?
Come in.
Roomba's just decided it's time to come out. So forgive the vacuum noises in the background, folks. That will go back to bed.
Skynet takes over.
Definitely
Skynet takes over.
Yeah.
Not the drill though. You've got.
I actually think it's trying to clean again, which is really interesting. So I'm just going to send that home.
This is absolutely
All the
the
film
most.
that comes out
This
of
is
our
the
mouth.
best start of the podcast for those audio.
I
listeners.
know. Yeah. All you can hear is a vacuum cleaner in the background. So.
Dildo, a vibrating dildo. Everybody, look, don't believe him. He hasn't got a rumba. It's just wall to wall behind him.
The most blatant love honey plug ever. I could have chosen better words there, couldn't I?
Basically, in Matt's chair, there's a fist just doing this underneath.
No, that's what he intends to do to all of us tonight in game.
I apologise to every single viewer, listener, and anybody who may have dropped onto the stream randomly for that whole segment.
However, we don't apologise to all of those on a reel, because that is going on one.
I regret nothing.
Right, let's get down the lineup before you fuckers descend into even more chaos. So, I am Matt. I am your game master / dungeon master / whatever you want to call me tonight. I will be role-playing the psychic, well, not psychic characters, the NPCs of Liora and potentially others. Let's see what happens.
Hello, I am Dave. I am playing Jewel of Shadows, the female Tabaxi rogue.
Hello, I'm Danny and I'm playing Lex Ordo. Unlike Matt, I do not have any electrical devices in my bottom.
Hi, I'm Steve. I'm playing Suri. I'm not making any comment about the status of anything to do with my bottom. I am excited, however, to learn that there might be NPCs in this session.
We've got to fight one of them.
Oh, God. I don't know why I do this shit, some days.
Because you're a sadist.
Very good. I am a sadist. I just love...
It's the dichotomy of the word mature. There will be mature teams, but there will not be mature people.
I was about to say who's subscribing after that segment, and it's you, Dave.
It's me.
So you only just subscribed?
I have to keep
I've been on the fence. I've been on the fence for a few years now. Actually, that was quite good.
No, that is my 37th month. Thank you very much.
That's it. The focus has shifted from me to Dave. We can all attack Dave for 10 minutes, and then we'll be fine. We'll shift on to Danny in the second half and Steve to close out.
We're all
very good, Les. Right, what an absolute clusterfuck of an intro that was. I have finally got my teeth back in, so apologies for that. And yes, we are going to get straight into some combats. The first thing I think we're going to do is reveal the map, because why the fuck not? And then we'll roll some initiative.
Yeah. Wouldn't want to make a map and then not show everyone. That'd be a waste.
It really would be, wouldn't it?
Oh, God, that's terrible.
What's that, your initiative roll?
Prepare yourself, enemy.
Oh, yeah, I should probably
Amazing
roll
stuff. Yeah, let's roll some initiative. So there's our map, full of fog, as we have. Now, if you zoom in on the characters, Dave, Owlbear has a new feature where I can add the HP and the armor class.
Oh, I love
so
it.
you can update that. You can click on your token and update that as we go through.
Awesome. So everyone, please ignore the character the HP under our character names, because I probably won't update them correctly.
No, but it does potentially give us another webhook we can use.
Oh, love it.
I just rolled double digits on initiative.
Right, everybody pause. Steve has rolled a double-digit roll before the break. Right, let's get these initiative scores on the doors then, my friends. Jewel.
10. Bullshit.
10. Lex.
8.
8. Suri.
18.
18.
Didn't even know it went up that high. These 20-sided dice are much better.
I like this map. It feels like we're in The Witcher.
I very much used that sort of vibe for this city. Yeah. So, yes. Excellent.
Point of order, if I may.
Yes.
I believe. I think I was on a rooftop.
All right. Well, put yourself on a rooftop.
It's all right. Just double checking them allowed.
If you want to go on a rooftop, go on a rooftop. just across the map.
Yeah. I'm not even here. I'm just somewhere else.
This doesn't sound like Union City.
Amazing stuff. So yes, as I said last time, we left off very much with Liora sort of cracking this whip out towards Suri, which missed, and way back in the distance, a storm of vengeance continues to. So we're going to get straight into this battle then, as Liora just sort of stands there, bringing that whip back, looks to you all and grins, and as her eyes glow purple. Oh, this is going to be so much fun. Suri, we're straight over to you.
Certainly is. I'm going to immediately drop Fog Cloud right on her.
Nice.
And I am then going to Action Surge, run in and hit her, hopefully really hard.
Fog Cloud's a spell, yeah?
Yes. So that's with my main action.
Spell.
Okay.
Just looking up the new rules, counter spell. You need to make a Constitution saving throw against my spell save.
We're lucky that. That's better. 22.
22 sucks. succeeds, I believe. Let me just double check. Yes. Fog Cloud still succeeds. So I do have Fog Cloud. It is a 40-foot cylinder, I believe.
I don't really read my own spells. What is this? There's a 20-foot
Albert's
radius.
currently having a moment.
20-foot radius sphere.
Yeah, Albert's just having a moment. Let me just refresh my page.
That's
There we
fine.
go.
Well, while
Instantly
you're doing
refresh and two of them appear.
while you're doing that, I have blind fighting.
Okay.
So, unless she's disappointingly also has something similar, these are at advantage.
She has true sight.
Motherfucker. Okay,
What
well,
a bastard.
now I've handicapped everybody, except her.
Poke her in the eyes.
So,
Still have no idea how you make that sound.
by having my mic next to my dice tray. They're both a lot. 28 and a 29 to hit.
28 and a 29 to hit. They will both hit.
Fuck that.
And I've used a reaction, so we're all good.
I am going to. Where is it? I keep forgetting this, so I'm going to find it and actually use it. But I've got Primal Strike somewhere. I've got the damage, what damage it does. Extra D8. Okay, so that is. So the first hit is 18 damage.
Points
Slashing
of
damage.
What type of slashing damage?
It's magical.
Magical weapon. Yep.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
18 points slashing damage.
Second one is going to be 12 points of damage.
12 points of damage.
And I just need to read the wording on action surge. Okay, it doesn't take a bonus action, so for my bonus action, I am going to activate Wrath of the Sea. 10-foot emanation surrounding me for 10 minutes. She has to make a DC 16 con save.
Okay. Where am I? That is a 15, so she's going to use a legendary resistance to succeed.
Okay, alright. Well, then nothing happens to her, but I look cool. And I think that is it.
Now, I forgot something at the beginning of your turn, but it's fine, because I have since corrected that. We're still going to carry on with that turn, but you'll now see a purple circle on the map as well, just underneath all the fog, and I can turn the fog down if it's too much for us. But essentially...
having realised that I wasn't having as much success hitting her as I thought I would probably infer that Fog Cloud is not doing what I hoped it would, so can I then immediately dismiss it, please?
You absolutely can. So that dispels. So Fog Cloud is gone. Now, Storm of Vengeance is not a concentration spell for you, is it?
No.
No, so that continues on in the background. Now, yes, what I should have said is that you start and you, at the start of your turn, you smell this perfume-like scent, and it's very, very tempting. Because we've already had your go, I'm going to say that that has passed, but you now stand within this scent, and you can see that Leora's eyes just continually burn with this purple light. Is that the end of your go, Suri?
Yes.
Amazing stuff. I'm going to take my turn then. And because you are standing in front of her, she is going to make 2 attacks with her whip immediately. The first one is a... what is that, maths? 27 to hit.
Shit.
The second one is a 30 to hit.
Oh.
I'll allow it.
I wouldn't.
That was almost a natty 20 there.
Lulling her
So
into a
you
false
are-
sense of security.
A true sense of security.
Going to take... yes, sorry, I do need 3 of them. You're going to take instantly...
Oh dear.
6, 9... what is that? 14... No, ignore me. 14, 18... 19, 20... 25... 29 points of slashing damage. And an additional... 10, 15... 19 points of psychic damage from those 2 hits as this whip just...
Okay, so hang on. The 19 of psychic, I take full pelt.
Yeah.
However, I also have heavy armor master, which means I can reduce the slashing by an amount that I'll find one day when I finish scrolling through my endless feat list. This is the problem with multi-class characters. You're like, well, I can do everything, but I can never find any of it. So what was the first number, sorry? 29?
Good question. 29, yes.
Yeah, okay, so I reduced that by 5. Oh, hang on, was that in one hit?
No, that was 2 hits.
Oh, wicked, I'll reduce it by another 5 then, because it's for each text I take 19.
Amazing stuff. Brilliant. As her third part of her action then, she is going to... She's going to cast Dominate Person.
Crap.
I need a wisdom saving throw from you, please, Suri.
Bitch.
Me?
So purple eyes, yes. Purple eyes glow and just stare intensely at you.
Okay. I'm going to use a lucky on that as well. Well, that's better. 18. Oh, actually, I'm not using lucky because I have advantage on those. Because it's a charm effect,
Very
isn't
good.
it?
Yes.
So 18.
18 is the magic number that you needed.
I thought I was not going to be enough.
So as her eyes flash and she tries to cast Dominate Person on you, there's a look of frustration. And she almost looks down at her hand slightly and just closes a fist. Almost that sense when somebody's got arthritis in their hand, they just close it for a moment. But then shakes it. Fine then. And we are then going wherever
She's met with an absolutely colossal shit-eating grin.
Very good.
Oh wow.
Jewel.
Okay. Seeing the mist go up, knowing it came from Suri, but then seeing it quickly dissipate makes her realise that that she can. She's just very glad, actually. She doesn't really know. She's just glad that it's gone. Now she can actually help. So she is going to use her. So first of all, she's going to initiate Astral Whisper, which she can do for 1 minute. It's a no action, free action. She's then going to.
It's free action.
The other stuff that I have to do does take actions, but I'm not going to do them straight away. I am going to charge forwards with my super speediness, which is whatever that's called, feline agility. That's the one, which will get me there. I'm gonna say, even though I'm just using the rules that I can make it there normally, that this is kind of like she pounces from the rooftop and arcs flying straight for her. I have
Okay.
the movement to do it. I'm just thematically saying. So if I'll end up there.
There.
So next to her, I'm standing next to Suri, and I'm going to attack with the Dusk Dagger. Do I get the additional on this? Is it?
I count it as dim light, yeah.
Yeah, sweet. Okay, let's roll some to hits. Bum, 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 bum. 28 to hit. Good roll.
28 will absolutely hit.
So that is. Where is my D8 for that one? That's 7. So with sneak attack damage, because of Suri, that is 34 points of piercing damage and 7 psychic.
34 points of piercing damage, and how much psychic you said? 7
psychic.
That will be reduced down to 4.
Yeah. Okay. That does also include the extra attack of damage that is Nick from the dagger.
Okay.
Don't think that does anything else. So hang on a minute, how much did I just use then? So it's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. I've got 15 more feet to move. Could also do a bonus action dash as well, I guess, which would get me there, but then I wouldn't be able to hide. But I am still thinking it's probably not good to be here, so I am going to move. What's this? Is it like a raised pillar? Is it well? What's to the east of us?
Which bit are you looking on here? This bit?
Yes, that one.
That's a small building, small circular building.
5, 10, 15. 5, 10, 15. I am going to. I won't be able to hide, but I will use my bonus action dash, and
Okay,
I shall
very
get
good.
back there. I'll see if I can go around it. if I need
Very good. Are you behind that then?
to. Say I'm behind it. Yes. I don't know whether she can see me through it or
What am I
not.
doing there? What am I doing there? I've done all sorts of crazy shit there that I did not mean to do.
I've just realised that I hit her with sap as well, so she should have had disadvantage on one of those attacks. I'm saying it out loud, so it's in someone else's head next turn, and I don't forget it. But when
I'm trying to
forget it,
remember
I
that,
remember.
that I'm also saying that. Yeah, I'm basically using the nick every time. Oh, I could use the poison. I said that. Oh, I've got that. Thanks, Steve, for saying that. I'm going to remember that.
That's all right. I'd be very glad to make my complete incompetence
I've
of
got to,
use.
of course, find where the hell that is because I've got so many other things I can do in sneak attack. There you go. There's the poison one. That's the one. Oh bollocks! I should have done something like days. Oh, I forgot all this.
Okay, if that's the end of your turn,
Yes.
then Liora.
Imagine I said something quippy.
Okay, yeah, Leora's going to use a legendary action. And she's going to use her Dark Whispers ability. The eyes pulse purple against her, and you hear these seductive whispers in your ears. I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw, please.
Is this a charm effect?
Will class as a charm effect, yes.
Okay. So that's a 14.
14. You now must use your reaction to head as quickly towards Lex as you physically can and make a weapon attack against him. Now, if you don't have the movement speed to get there, you're essentially just going to run, and then it's going to just sort of, you'll snap out of it.
So, yeah, I will only have 5 feet of movement left from where I was because I closed the 25-foot gap, so hello.
It's a reaction, so it will be a whole new series of movement.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, hi, Lex.
Hello.
That's unfortunate.
So yeah, you now need to make a weapon attack against Lex. Lex, as Suri runs towards you and swings, you see that his eyes now glow with this purple light.
Brilliant.
Does a 28 hit?
No, because I used my reaction to do anticipate attack. So you miss.
Excellent.
There's a lot of reactions gone in the first turn, or first round there, so... First 3 turns, I should say. Very good. With that being said, then, with that legendary action gone, we are over to Lex.
So with that anticipate attack, I've kind of just disappeared over here. As you've swung your axe, I've almost just appeared in a different direction. And I will use my bonus action to enter the trance of order, which aligns my consciousness with the calculations of Mechanus for 1 minute. So whilst in this state, rolls against me can't benefit from advantage. And when I make a d20 roll, any roll of 9 or below is a 10. So I can't roll shit, hopefully.
Okay.
And then I'm going to do a 4th level chromatic orbiter.
Nice.
Because why not? With a 24 to hit.
That will.
I'm going to use acid damage. Because why not? So here comes 68. Ooh. 13, 17, 21, 23, 24 points of acid damage.
4 points of acid damage. And this acid just splashes across her. She's like, ah! Why always the face? Anything else in your turn, Lex?
No, use bonus action. I've used... no. I'm okay.
Excellent stuff. We are back around the top to Suri then. You're outside of this strange aura now.
Okay, so I'm not being mental for a minute.
No.
That's good. Well, in that case, not a huge fan of what just happened there. So, start off with... I would like to cast Grasping Vine.
Okay.
And I would like that... Oh, hang on, wait, no, there's an order that I want to do this in. No, first of all, I'm going to run back in and hit her twice. Hopefully.
Okay.
Never a man to learn his lessons. 24 and 27 to hit. 13 for the first one. Oh, that's better. 15 for the second one.
Yep.
She needs to make a DC 16 con save for Wrath of the Sea.
Come on.
She'll use another legendary resistance. Succeeds.
Okay. I'd much rather she's using that on that. And then I would like to cast Grasping Vine.
Okay.
Sort of 20 feet behind her. And it then makes a melee spell attack at her. Which is a 19 to hit.
19 will just hit, but she is going to use her reaction. As this vine lashes out, she sort of almost senses it, and then this purple smoke appears as she is going to bamf 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, up to there.
Okay.
And your vine must make an intelligence saving throw.
It doesn't have an intelligence stat.
In which case, it's going to fail that. The attack is going to go at the nearest creature.
Yay!
Which I think would have been you if it can reach, but I don't think it can
I'm the only
reach.
person... Yeah, it can, unfortunately. I'm the only person that can reach other than her. So it needs to make. Oh, hang on. Does it use the attack roll that I just made?
Yes.
Oh, it doesn't hit then.
Whee!
Okay, very good. So the grasping vine misses Liora as she disappears in this cloud of purple mist, and then it strikes against your armour and just sort of leaves the tiniest little scratch.
Well, I'm going to tactically retreat slightly.
Okay.
Oh, hang on. No, I can't because I just used all of my movement to get to her, so I'm just going to stand where I am.
Good.
There's action for you.
Excellent stuff. Okay. She is then going to cast
Surrender.
Blight.
Oh, bollocks.
Flight, fuck's sake.
Now I just need to make sure I'm within range, which I am just. She's going to drop Blight straight on.
Did you say catch? Is she casting flight or blight?
Blight, Blight. Which apparently I don't have a spell token for, so yeah,
I can't cast it, never mind.
I can. So essentially, Suri, you need to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
I'm fucking using a lucky on that, Jesus. Right. Oh, no, excellent. 14?
Oh,
Fail.
Yeah, I thought it might.
to nobody's surprise on that one.
I felt down of D8s.
Okay, we'll do this twice. We'll do it that way. Cool.
Is it too late to use a reaction for counter spell? Oh, no, hang on. Are we in a new round? Because I used my reaction for anticipate attack in a minute earlier.
We are in a new round, yeah.
Has it been your turn? So yes, because it's at the end of your turn. Obviously, your reaction then resets.
Yeah.
So 7, 14, 16, 17, 23. Shit, that one jumped out. Down again. 23, 29, 32, 33. 34 points of necrotic damage, Suri, unless Lex wishes to try and counterspell it.
I can. I'll try.
You try.
So,
Almost chucked my dice across the floor then, so that's Constitution saving throw, I believe, or concentration check.
yeah, the
Isn't
new
it?
rules are you
Constitution
attempt
saving
to interrupt a creature in the process of casting a spell. The creature makes a Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, the spell dissipates, so it's Con 19.
throw. Con 19. Haha, natural 20.
Bastard.
That was
Tried.
31 points of necrotic, yes?
34 points of necrotic.
34 points?
What is Suri on now?
Yes.
In life support. No, about very slightly over. No, very slightly. I can't do maths. Very slightly over half.
So what is
Very
that
slightly.
in terms of a
Yeah,
number?
what is it? What
Oh,
is your
sorry.
number?
Oh, so you're updating. 74.
74.
Thanks.
There we go. You even got a little health bar on Owlbear Radio now.
Oof.
And as I say, you can right-click on your character and you can update that. So if you've taken damage, please update it.
Okay.
I am then going to move 5, 10, 15,
She's
20 back to there.
over and off, isn't she? Jeez.
Jewel.
Seeing that she's trying to escape and realising that I'm not going to be able to get near her for now, she's going to engage the hand crossbow that is bolted to her forearm. She's going to get that ready and then get a vial of the poison out that they have been creating. And she's going to pour a little bit of that over the tip of the bolt. She's
That
going
will
to
be your
fire
bonus
that.
action.
That'll be my bonus action.
Yes.
Shit. I was hoping to bonus action hide, so I won't be doing that.
Okay.
Therefore, I shall fire at her. This will be at disadvantage
Okay.
because of the distance. So I don't have high expectations of this. Oh, nice. Well, I rolled a 13 and a 14, so that is 23 to hit.
23 is absolutely going to hit.
Nice. That is no sneak attack on that bad boy. That's a real shame. So that is going to be... which also means that I didn't pour enough poison on it, because I can't do the poison, because I needed sneak attack to actually do that. Fuck, that failed miserably. But anyway,
Okay.
have 9 points of piercing damage from
From a non-magical crossbow,
from
yeah.
a non-magical crossbow, yeah.
5 points.
Absolutely
This.
marvellous. I feel really like I did well there.
The crossbow bolt flies across the arena and just scrapes against her bark-like armor, leaves a rent in it, but not a huge amount of damage there, like a tiny little nick, if anything. Very good. Now, your grasping vine, Steve, is that still around or is that gone?
I need to do a concentration save. Actually.
Concentration check.
I will also then... how tall are these buildings?
Depends on the building, but the little round ones are probably
What about
about 7 foot high. To get up to, you can see there's a balcony on there. If you want to get on the roof, you're looking about 20 feet up in the air, essentially.
Cool. I think 30 feet will get me all the way up to there then. So I'll climb up and I'll get up onto the roof. And that should hopefully give me very slight partial cover if I'm on that edge. And that's going to be my go because, yeah, bonus action and movement done.
Very good. Steve, I've just put a little condition icon onto your character as well, which are new things. Lots of new things in Owlbear tonight that I've been playing around with. So you now have the concentration symbol on you, which is like concentric circles. So just remember that, just a little reminder.
So I took 34 damage and I've completely forgotten the concentration saving throw rules.
Are the new ones?
It's not half or 10, is it?
Is it I've got to beat half?
Half of it or 10, whichever is the highest.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Concentration.
I'll tell you the result. It was a 23, but I can't remember whether that actually passes under the new rules.
That's amazing. So the rules glossary and concentration, it tells me exactly what concentration is. Oh, there we go, damage. If you take damage, you must succeed in a constitution saving throw to main concentration. The DC equals 10 or half the damage taken,
Same.
whichever number is higher. Round it up to a maximum DC of 30, essentially. So, yeah,
okay, that's
still
fine.
got it up.
Yeah.
Jewel, whilst hiding up there, goes to no one in particular. Come on, bitch. Let us kill you.
Very good. Lex, over to you.
So I'm going to move up to Suri. I'm going to use a meta magic option to quicken the spell to make it a bonus action spell, and I'm going to cast my new spell that I've got after I leveled up, which I can't pronounce because it's got some silly words. But essentially, I touch Suri on the shoulder and I imbue them with magical, so gears will surround you and almost make a force field around you. So whenever you cast a spell using a spell slot, you can then immediately roll a number of unexpected hit point dice equal to the spell's level, so 7 hit point dice, and regain hit points equal to whatever you roll plus 4.
Jeez.
Oh, amazing.
What's the name of the spell, Danny?
Excellent.
It is Symbols Cynostodewioma. Which sounds like something you need a colostomy bag for.
So glad I asked that. It is what? Symbols? You're going to have to drop that in the chat.
Symbols Cynos Todd Wioma.
Right. That sounds like one of the random source books we've got.
It's from the
access
Forgotten
to, but
Realms
yeah,
Heroes of Faerun source book.
Oh, there you go. So it is one of the newer spells then. There we go.
It's not one Steve made up like a pig last time.
Yeah, sorry.
So
Amazing stuff.
just to go through that again, every time you cast a spell, you've got up to 7 hit point die you can use, obviously until you run out of hit point die. And then you roll those numbers and then you plus 4 to it, whatever you roll. So then you could potentially get back loads of hit points every time.
That is very good news.
And then because I did
Amazing
that
stuff.
as the bonus action, I can then use a cantrip to fuck her up. So I'll do a sorceress blast at her which is 120 foot
Go for
range, with a 24 to hit.
24 will hit.
And I'm going to do psychic damage with a 13 points of psychic damage.
Make me an intelligence saving throw, please.
No. That's be worse one. Right, here we go. Is it a spell?
No, it's just an intelligence saving throw.
Oh,
It's a
got
reaction,
14.
Shroud of Illusions again.
Got
14.
14.
So that spell, instead, you go to throw it at her. She disappears in a cloud of purple mist and is just going to appear over here.
Marvellous.
I would like your spell to now target Jewel, please.
Oh, fuck.
So that was a 24 to hit, and how much damage?
13 points of psychic damage.
13. Take that. Fuck it.
So there we go. As the spell misses her in a sense, because she dodges out of the way, but forces within that dodge for you to then go and fire the spell at Jewel, which then hits Jewel.
This is going so well.
Lex, make me a perception check, please.
4.
4. Fantastic. We carry on.
It's
Suri.
foggy.
Cool. So, appreciating a lot of things. Suri is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, whatever. And for my action, I am going to cast a 4th level lightning bolt.
Nice.
Yes.
As he runs along the edge. Now, not to massively prioritise my current situation, but I'm going to. I am just going to. What am I fucking hit die? So I'm going to roll some hit die. 4 of them, to be precise. Where have my d10s gone? For oh, that's good. 9, 13, 19, 27, 31 health.
31 health
31.
regained.
31 hit points, and she has got to make a DC 17 Dex save.
Hopefully everybody saw the spell effect there.
Yeah, I see the one at the
DC 17, you said?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a grand total of 6.
So
Come on.
that's
Gonna legendary resist that.
30. Well, 32 lightning damage before halving.
Nice. She didn't resist. Took that one.
Oh, okay, cool. Well, it's now grasping vine, so that's going to make an attack roll against her as well.
Okay.
That's a 28 to hit.
28 will hit.
Question. Does that count as a crit? Because I need to read the wording on.
I believe your crit only counts on your melee attacks, but check the wording.
Yeah. Now, where the hell have they hidden that? Druid features, fighter features.
Excuse me.
Oh no! So it has to be a weapon or an unarmed. So okay, so it's still 28.
28
So-
still going to hit.
He takes it's 4d8 bludgeoning damage. Wow, I've rolled 3 1s and a 3.
Amazing.
So that's 6 bludgeoning damage.
6. Yep.
And she's grappled.
Amazing. So let's set a
Yes.
condition marker here and grappled.
And you just hear a no.
So this vine lashes out and whips around her foot, and she sort of looks at the vine, looks at her own shadow vine that she's got in her hand. Oh, do be original. Anything else on your turn?
I'm probably old enough to be your grandfather. I came up with this first.
That I highly doubt. She is she's grappled now, so what have we got? Okay. She's gonna cast Insect Plague.
Oh,
Delightful.
sounds
Thank
great.
God. I thought you were going to say incest plague then. That would have been awful.
The Incest Plague would be something totally different, but that Insect Plague then is going to be there, essentially.
Of course it is.
Everybody in that area now, as she casts it, that area is now lightly obscured and difficult terrain. Everybody in that area needs to make a Constitution saving throw, please. You need to beat an 18.
Well, I didn't.
Roll for antihistamines.
Yeah, hang on a minute. Oh my god. Where's my Oh my god, there's so much to read through.
This is basically what happens every time my missus goes to a hot country. She's one of those people. They love her, absolutely love her. And I'm sitting there going, oh, there's no mozzies here. This is lush. And she just looks like fucking Joseph Merrick.
Natural 20 on that conversation.
Nice. So anybody that fails is going to take 28 points of piercing damage. Anybody that succeeds is going to take half, which is 14.
Just fucking heal, Ghost.
Shit.
And you're just going to hear this chuckle from her. Oh, so delightful. And yes, we are then over to...
Actually, I don't take those ones.
Yes, we're then over to Jewel.
Okay, she's going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Bonus action hide.
Ah.
So let's do that. 34.
34. I don't think I could have beaten that anyway, but I got 22 on perception, so you are hidden from her.
Okay. In my movement there, that will now give me advantage. I will then fire a crossbow bolt again,
Cross the bolt.
which I have advantage at.
Mm-hmm.
That's another natural 20.
Come on.
With different dice.
Excellent
Love
stuff.
It. Fantastic. A double dice. So this is where point of order on that one. Leaving it as is before. That poison that I was describing before was part of the sneak attack, where I take a d6 away.
Okay.
So I'm going to take a
Very good.
d6 away.
Before you roll damage,
Yep.
make me an intelligence saving throw, please, because she's got her reaction back.
I choose to save it.
What?
Choose to save it.
Sounded like you opened a Stargate then, Steve, or something.
You choose to save it.
Yeah, I've got one. No, legitimately, I have something that I can choose to save it. However, I will roll. Sod it.
No,
I'm
if
just
you've
gonna-
got something where you choose to save it, I want to hear it.
You've got a legendary save?
I have a guarded mind. No, sorry, I do have to roll, so I will roll.
Yeah.
I will roll 18.
18 is not enough. She
Cool.
is going
So,
to
if
disappear
I
in a
fail,
cloud of purple.
Nope.
Go on.
If I fail a wisdom, intelligence, or charisma saving throw, you can cause yourself to succeed in said. You can't use this again until a short or long rest. I will do that.
There we go. So in this moment where the purple smoke begins to appear and you feel your mind start to be addled slightly as the crossbow then begins to turn towards Suri and Lex, your guarded mind comes into play, and now you snap back and fire it at her. Carry on. Nice save there,
Attack
Dave.
it. Oh, I knew it was there somewhere and I've never used it. That's nice and fun. So 10.
Danny's either just on the world's greatest fart or he's confused.
No, I just tweaked all those shit rolls I did a minute ago. I can't roll lower than a 10, but I just told you the number's lower than a 10.
T8. 34, 37, plus 5, 37, 42 points of piercing damage.
Ouch.
Yes. Oh, sorry. My bad. Double that, because it was a natural 20. So, what was the minus 5? So
Another
30... Sorry,
Another 42.
No, it wasn't 42. So 42, take off the 5. 37 times that by 2, 60, 74 plus 5, 74 plus 5, 79 points of damage.
Right, so I took the 10 off, and I need to add a 5 back on.
Fine, yeah, do that.
Okay, cool. Yeah, she's still bloodied and looking horrendous at this point as that crossbow bolt
That's also...
cracks into the armour.
Let's find it again. Oh, where the fuck is poison? Jesus Christ. Because poison has a specific thing. Why is it not in all in one place? This is absolutely doing my head in.
This is why we're going to written sheets in Campaign 3, folks.
100%, because I have that many extra things. Poison. I've added a toxin, so I need a Constitution saving throw from them, please.
What's the save?
18.
I think I just... Oh, no, I don't just save it. That's a 21.
Alright, fine.
It wouldn't have mattered... so, sorry. Was any of that damage actually poison?
No.
Okay. I was going to say. She is immune to poison damage, just in case you've not figured that out from that scene.
Cool. I won't poison her anymore.
Yeah, that's fine.
But that's fine. No, okay, so yeah, no poison condition. That's what she would have got if she'd failed. But obviously not.
So she can't be poisoned either.
Yes, fine. There we go. I'm still hidden. I've used my movement. I've fired. Bonus action done. And
Technically, if you use a bonus action to hide, then pop out and fire, you are revealed.
True. Fine.
you
Well,
would
yeah,
have
because
to
it
Still
do
did
gives you
come
an
from.
advantage on that attack that you're about to have.
Which I'm more than happy to. So yes, no, she can now see me. It's totally worth it. Very happy. So as she sees me and looks up at me because I've just fired a really good shot, I will be like, bitch.
All of this for some silly trinkets. Oh, you fools. You do realise he won't let you have them all. Lex, over to you.
So I'm going to try something just to fuck her up. I want to use the Celestial Shard's ability to do Sunburst.
Oh, brilliant.
But it's a 60, mainly because it does a lot of damage and it can blind her if it works properly. But it's a 60-foot square, not a 60-foot sphere. So I want to make sure I'm not getting Jewel and Suri. But I tried to do the aura myself, but it's not drawing it.
You have to click on something, but I have a sunburst token, so there you go. Move that fucker around.
That's way bigger than I thought it was going to be. Is that 60 foot?
60-foot radius, yeah. 120-foot diameter.
Fuck me. Right, hang about. if I put it there,
Jesus Christ.
Yep.
Suri and Jewel will need sunglasses, but they'll be okay. But I'm going to kill a bit of the plague. So she has to do... What is it? Con 19 saving throw.
Oh, that is not enough, so I'm going to use my final legendary resistance.
Don't you fucking dare.
So,
So that's
she resists
half.
that.
Oh, hang on. On a failed save, a creature takes the damage and has a blinding condition. On a successful save, is half damage. So something still comes out
But
if
not
you don't get
blinded.
blinded. So that...
Oh, you muted there for whatever reason.
Yeah, that was impressive. How the hell did you do that?
How did I
She's
do
cast
that?
silence.
Oh no, you're back now.
You managed to mute yourself
I think
somehow.
you clicked the dice roll, didn't you, in D&D Beyond, and that completely fucked your audio up.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
I don't have enough
so yeah,
D6s, so I rolled it on D&D Beyond. 19
I think
is the halved value.
19.
So 19 radiant damage, yeah.
19 points of radiant damage as the skin begins to burn. Ah! As her skin burns, it turns this shiny black, and the side of her face that burns, it's almost like an illusion burns away and a horn curls.
Brilliant.
Interesting. Quick question. Any concentration checks for those of us currently being swarmed by bees?
You should have made a concentration check for your...
No, I mean for her, because she's swarmed me with bees.
Ah, yes. Very good. Very good.
And does sunburst damage any of the locusts?
No, it's a magical effect.
Between your sunburst and my storm of vengeance, we've turned up to the town to save it by committing genocide.
A new
Yes.
yeah, absolutely.
There's nobody about.
Insect
in the
plague.
town.
anymore, no.
It is concentration. So, constitution saving throw of 10 or more. Which is a natural 20. Insect plague's still up.
Bitch.
But thank you for keeping me honest, Steve. Very good. Lex, anything else on your turn?
So I've done. Oh, I haven't done bonus action. Oh, I should have done that first. Make the spell save higher. It doesn't matter anyway. I will do bonus action innate sorcery as well,
Yep.
and then movement wise, I'll probably stay where I am. I think.
Okay.
So
Very
how long?
good.
Let me just check how long sunburst lasts.
Does it hurt anyone who goes in it?
I think it's just a thing, isn't it? Happens.
It's gone. After it happens, it's gone.
Yes, just
Yeah.
boom.
Right. Okay. Cool.
I mean, guess
Scorched
otherwise
earth.
it would
There
just
are
be
people.
fun.
Yeah.
There's people on fire.
There's nobody in the town. I checked.
No,
Very
there's
badly
definitely some. There's a couple of people who were sprinting away from this fight that just get caught in it, and their corpses are burned to cinders.
Lex didn't notice. It's foggy.
Yeah, George just goes, "Oh God, Liora, what are you doing, killing all those people? Oh my God!"
Lex, in this moment, you feel a brush of wind behind you. And a blade appears by your throat.
Oh, you beauty.
Hello, darling. Did you miss me?
Bastard.
Callum is going to make not one, but 2 attacks with the Gilbalban blade.
Oh my God.
The first of which is a natural 1.
Brilliant.
So welcome
Good.
to the party. And the second of which is a natural 20. So we've corrected ourselves.
I will anticipate attack as my reaction, so he misses with that one as well.
Okay. Yes, he will do very good. We'll allow that. So you step out of the way as the blade, you feel it just go to cut into you. But you dart out of the way. That's your reaction gone as well, isn't it?
Yep.
Jesus.
Very good then. Yeah, that'll be Callum's go. But I do need to add something on to him as well. Excellent. At the end of Callum's go, then we are up to Suri. Now I'm going to ask Suri to make me a perception check.
I thought we were going to struggle to beat her. Now we've got Callum as well.
26?
Yeah.
26.
Yes.
Yeah, you absolutely see this flurry of movement out of the corner of your eye just back towards you as this dark mist appears, a figure steps out, and it's that figure you saw, but almost just like the back of you saw them, but you now see them in full effect. The wavy blonde hair sort of blowing in the wind here. Pink eyes shining brightly, that one pointed elven ear, and a malevolent-looking blade that drips with this viscous red liquid, just swiping at the point where Lex was before Lex just darts around and dances out of the way. But we are then over to you.
Cool. Well, I am. Firstly, there's that asshole, and then I'm going to use some movement to get out of the bitey things because they're horrible, and Birdie tells me that Slagface up there has run out of legendary resists, so feel like it's payback time. I'm going to cast Blight on her.
Woohoo!
So that's a con
Let's go.
17. I'm just going to roll a lot of d8s. Hang on. Badly, apparently. Oh, that's better. Ooh.
I rolled 15 on my save.
Oh, good. So that's 42 necrotic damage.
42 points of necrotic damage, which is reduced down to 21 points necrotic.
Yeah, I had a feeling it might be, but there was no way I was not counter-blighting. And she's still grappled, so...
She is. She needs to make a concentration check.
Yes.
Which, that was 21 she took. So that would have been 11. She's safe. Insect plague.
Okay, I've just realised also I can roll another 3d10 plus 4 for healing. Oh, that's not bad.
Nice.
22 healing. That spell's awesome. Thank you very much, Danny.
Yeah.
So sorry, she's saved. Well, hang on. Well, no, she doesn't. Sorry, no, she doesn't make a save. She has to deliberately try and break the grapple.
Ah, okay. So she's just got to try and move, essentially.
Well, no, I mean she can on her turn. So it's standard grapple. It's not a once you're grappled, and you have to do the normal things that you need to do to break a grapple.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Yes.
But
No, I get
because she is grappled, she takes 48 bludgeoning damage.
Nice.
Wow, I'm rolling badly on this spell. 9. Okay, 17 bludgeoning damage.
17, and that will count as a magical attack because it's a spell.
Yeah.
Leora's not looking good at this state, or in this stage, I should say.
So hang on,
Good.
that's 20 feet. I'm then going to keep moving towards Callum. Actually, no, hang on, wait. No, I can only get to there, I think, anyway. So, that's bonus action. Yeah, I'm done.
Excellent stuff. It is then Leora's go, and she's just going to stand there and laugh. Oh, but you just didn't get it. I was just the tip of the iceberg. Spits blood out.
You're the tip of
Together, Callum! From across the battlefield, Callum just looks up at her and says, "Oh no, darling. You weren't the tip of the iceberg. You were just my distraction. Fuck off." Her face goes wide in that moment.
Yes, they're not friends.
And then she just begins to... Fine. And she is going to point up to where Jewel is. At the top there.
Yep.
And in Elvish, she shouts a word. Who here understands Elvish?
Yeah, I do. Fuck.
I do.
Everybody that understands Elvish would hear the word die.
Bollocks.
Fuck off.
As she casts power word kill. Now, Jewel, you have
I've
fewer than
already used my
100 hit
reaction.
points.
I do.
You are going to take 12d12 psychic damage, which I am going to use D&D Beyond for, and this may come through, so I apologise if it does.
I used my reaction, so I couldn't do counterspell, Dave.
Now, hang on. Yeah. When an attacker you can see hits you with an attack, does that match this?
It's a spell, so does it call out melee attack?
No, it doesn't.
What's the feature you're trying to use?
Hang on a minute. What was that? There's also another one that I might bring out instead, legitimately. But Uncanny Dodge says when an attacker hits you with an attack.
I think that'd be melee, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would have to be like this is.
I think it requires an attack roll.
I mean,
Fine.
realistically, how do you
Not to
dodge the
ruin
word
things.
die?
Well, yeah.
La 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 la
So,
la la.
You're going to take 69 points, like my favourite roll I've ever rolled, 69 points of psychic damage as she tries to compel
That
you
could
to
have been
die.
worse.
There was a lot of ones that I
could have been
rolled in
worse.
that.
I'm just going to double check again what else I've got here. No, that one isn't it. Apologies, guys. I'm going to just double check this before I type that in. Oh, come on, where is it? Again, this would be hit by an attack that I'm guessing, therefore, is not that. So that doesn't work. Once per long rest, Jewel can use her reaction when she is hit by an attack to transform into shadowy mist and teleport 30 feet away, meaning she doesn't take that damage. I'm guessing that doesn't match here.
No.
It's fine.
Because
So
again,
let's
it's not
take that
an
damage.
attack roll as such. I'm going to call this one because it's more
No,
when we
that's
get to this stage where it's words being used as opposed to actually
Yeah.
spells being fired or anything like that. I think thematically it makes
That
sense.
puts me on 29 points. I'm fucked.
Jewel is therefore very, very bloodied and injured.
Yep.
Excellent stuff. Where are we at? Yes. Okay. I, as a bonus action with Liora, then I don't think I can do that. Actually, just thinking about that. Bum, 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 bum. Nope, can't do that. So she's gonna stay there, grappled. Technically, she's got multi-attack, but that doesn't count. Yeah, no, she's going to stay there grappled. Let's not fuck about. So that will be her. She will, however, kill the insect plague, so she's no longer concentrating on that. We are then over to Jewel.
So she gets hit with this, and I think it like pushes her back a bit. She slides down the roof tiles a few feet, grapples back in, and she's looking very much worse for wear. Was this like necrotic damage? It was necrotic damage, wasn't it?
Psychic
Damage
Psychic.
from power kill.
Then she's got blood coming out of her ears, nose, mouth. Just like that's completely fucked her up.
No, sorry, I tell a lie. I've read that spell wrong. If the target has 100 hit points or fewer,
I just die.
dies.
Yes, I thought it was. I thought
Otherwise,
this
it
was new
takes
rules.
12d12
Yeah, I
psychic
wasn't
damage.
sure
Yeah.
about the new
Okay.
rules. Yeah.
Holy fuck!
Oh fuck!
She's
Jewel is out. Jewel slides down the
Yep.
roof and tumbles.
Yep.
We'll say, Jewel, you just slide. I'll delete that. You slide down here and tumble down to there onto the floor. Something like that. And then. Dead.
Yes.
Now, I believe that is dead as well.
As in not, as in
Yeah,
like
it's just
healing spells won't work and stuff.
It's not making
Dead.
death saving throws dead.
It's revivify. It's
Dead,
not.
dead.
Yeah, not healing potions.
This
Oh,
point,
fuck.
Callum laughs. Oh, well, that was fun, darlings. Shall we dance now? Lex, over to you.
You can't just tell me Jules dead and then go, Danny, it's your turn.
I absolutely can.
Well, he can't say it's Jules' turn, can he?
Yeah, because I can't. Yes, because I can't even do death saving throws. Which
Now,
I have advantage
Danny.
on because I have a trinket. But fuck it.
Does Lex know Jewel is dead?
You probably just watched Jewel collapse and fall off the side. I don't know, Suri. Well, let's role play this out. Suri, what's your reaction in this moment? Because you've heard the word. Well, you understood the word.
Oh yeah, I can't speak Elvish even.
Really important context for Suri's reaction to this. How fucked does Liora look?
Very.
Very. Okay.
Honestly, she did really well to kill me because she will go and get killed.
Yeah, okay. So that's on the basis that he's like, she is nearly fucked. He can't get over to where Jewel is, and Lex is now being attacked by this absolute mouthy dickhead. I think Suri would have been like a glance over his shoulder, and been, there's a job to do here, and would have. I mean, it wouldn't have broken his stride. Well, I mean,
Okay.
it might have broken his stride slightly, but he'd have then continued.
Okay, Lex, make me an insight check.
Because I can't speak Elvish anyway. Natural 20.
Natural 20. You know in this moment, you saw Suri take a beat. You hear Callum's reaction. You look at Liora, just sort of... Something has just gone horribly wrong. Now, in this moment, I would like to remind you of the reason you came to Kedmere. And that was for the Feywild amulet.
Ooh. Oh my fucking god. Hang about. I'm going to use time stop.
You fucking legend.
So I get
5 turns.
D4.
D4 plus
Oh,
1.
is it?
Isn't
No,
it?
you have to roll now, dear. Yep.
Why did you roll a 1, you bastard? I get 2 turns in a row.
Okay.
I am going to... Oh, fuck, that's ruined. I needed 3, really, to do what I wanted to do. So time has stopped. Is Callum wearing the amulet?
Yes, you see it glinting around his neck. Hey!
Taking it.
Oh, hang on.
Oh,
You
yeah.
just got an instant success.
So we're going to take that instant success. Channel points as a reroll.
Oh, yes.
So does that mean I get 5 goes then in a row?
Do you know what? Fuck it. Yes, instant success. I'm going to say you've got maximum on that dice roll. You have 5 turns.
Absolutely.
Right.
Thank you so much, Dave.
Taking the Fey
Data.
amulet, taking the Fey amulet from Callum, grabbing Suri, going to Jewel, and doing teleportation circle back to the Bastion.
Do you have time? Do you have enough movement in those 5 turns to do all that?
I've
do you
got.
reckon?
I only need to move twice. I've got 40 feet, and she's 80 feet away.
Oh, yeah.
Very good. Well, that's 80 feet in a straight line.
Well, I mean, 5 turns, he's got 200 feet of
70,
movement.
75, 80,
I know.
85.
I know. I'm
Yeah.
playing the Penantic. So yes, absolutely. In this
Even
moment, Lex, you
dragging
just
me.
time stop. Sorry, you don't notice any of this, but Lex, cinematically describe how this happens now.
So you know, like Quicksilver in the X-Men movies,
You put
when
your hand in the
there's
back
just
of the head.
chaos and everything's frozen in midair.
Yeah.
Callum's got a smug look on his face, and I'll just sort of, as I take it, like just poke him in the eyes. Why not? Take the Feywild amulet off him. Run and grab
Undo his
Suri.
belt.
Yeah, I keck him, take the Feywild amulet, run past Suri. I'm just dragging Suri, and Suri's just there like a Lego man as he's just being dragged. I look at Liora, flip of the bird, run to Jewel, who hasn't even hit the floor yet. She's still floating in midair,
Nice.
which allows me then to just get her into my arms like that, and then get the teleportation circle spell scroll out and use it.
Oh my god.
So you, as that final action, as you catch Jewel in this pure moment of, I don't even want to call it self-sacrifice, just pure moment of heroism. Time begins to tick on again as you very quickly begin to read the words of the spell. Suri, you very quickly sort of just fall over, realise what's happening, see Jewel in Lex's arms as the spell then completes, and you are gone. But in leaving, you leave Kedmere to its fate.
Fuck 'em.
And that, my friends, is where we are going to take our break.
I've got one
Boy,
thing.
guys. Yeah.
She's still grappled in that vine.
Yeah?
Does she take another round of damage? After
Yeah,
we
well,
Go
back
for
off?
it.
Wicked. See if I can roll something that's not
Please
fucking
do.
ones on this. 16 damage.
16 points of damage there. We will say then, as you all disappear back to the Bastion, Callum, just stands. No! Oh, you stupid bitch! Walks over to Liora, slices the vine with the Gilbalban blade, and then just lifts her up. I could have had all 5 if you'd just waited, but you had to just interfere. And he begins to grow more and more monstrous. The eyes bleed to black. Triumvirate you once were, but now that mantle is mine, and he is going to take his hands around her neck and just begins to squeeze and squeeze and squeeze until there is a as the neck snaps and Liora just blood pours from her eyes and her nose and the corner of her mouth. That blood seems to seep into Callum itself up his arm towards that tattoo on his chest. The eyes, where they were pink, bleed to pure black. The Gilbalban blade grows a couple of inches, and like Neo in the Matrix, he just flexes. Always your herald, Lord, and now one of the 3. And that is where we will take our break.
He's usurped during the triumvirate. That's cool.
That's
and I love the fact that they're now just cannibalising each other. I'm here for it.
There we go. We will find out what happens to Jewel in part 2 then. Thank you so much for the channel points data. Amazing. MVP as always. But yeah, we'll be back in a few minutes. Absolutely not. So there we go.
Incredible.
Save the day. Hey-o.
Yo.
Welcome
Yo.
back, folks, to what is now proving to be a very, very tense episode 109. For those that missed it, I was going to say. So, I'm not drinking tonight.
Jules, name's dead.
I know. So yes, for those that missed the bit before the break, we were in a battle with Liora Windwhisper, one of the members of the Dark Triumvirate, and we're dealing fair amounts of damage, doing very, very well. But in a moment, Callum appeared, threatened Lex, taunted Liora, and Liora used that moment to cast Power Word Kill, dropping Jewel even, from a roof. In a moment of selfishness even, maybe, heroism, desperation, Lex Ordo cast Time Stop, and aided by some violet divinity, as I call it.
Oh my god, if chat hadn't gave me that success, we'd have been fucked. Thank you, chat.
5 turns of Time Stop, allowing the Feywild Amulet to be grabbed, Suri to be dragged, Jewel to be caught, and teleportation to be cast. As you all disappear, then Callum snaps Leora's leg, consumes her power, becomes the 3rd member of the Triumvirate, and then looks up towards that storm of vengeance and just smiles. We may discover what happens to Kedmere later on. We snap back to Union City, to the Bastion, as the 3 of you collapse to the floor, Jewel still sort of held in your arms, Lex, as you fall backwards, cold, limp, lifeless.
Can I just say the Expedition 33 style music is really setting a vibe, and I'm here for it.
What a game.
So I've landed with the limp Jewel in my arms, right? And I've landed just in the middle of in the foyer, ain't I? Because that's where the teleportation circle
You
is.
are you're in the spell circle, yeah.
Yeah. So it'll just be grab all the mages, any magic user, grab everybody! And then I'm just laying here, and then, we need to save her! And then I'll just lay her onto the floor, calmly, or carefully as much as I can, and then look around and see if is everybody scrambling, what's happening. I can't think straight. I'm looking to everyone else. I'm looking to Suri.
The militia are all just stood staring like... Sorry?
So, Suri, I believe, was teleported sort of somewhat prone, so props himself up and puts his hand on Lex's forearm and looks at Jewel and just says, I can do this now, and I mean now, or later. But if it's later, she may not be the same when she comes back.
Now! Why would we do it later? Do it now!
Ooh. So Suri just looks at Lex and nods. Reaches into his one of his pouches, knowing that this is enormous overkill for the situation, and pulls out the only diamond he has on him, which is the 5,000 gold piece diamond that he got from the bank, and just looks at Lex and goes, it's going to be okay, and puts a hand out onto Jewel's stomach and holds the diamond in his other hand and starts the incantation in Druidic. A very slow, rhythmic, it almost sounds like a drone, I would say. It's more of the language just forms into this an undulative kind of...
Like throat singing.
Yes. And his hand on her, and you start seeing this, because of the source of his magic, these kind of like salt crystals forming around the gauntlet on his hand. And I'd say they kind of grow up his gauntlet as far as actually the braces that he's wearing, which are, I would say, probably strong enough to repel any other magic, and they just start forming these crystalline mass over her. And as he reaches the end of the incantation, they don't so much shatter as just like crumble into dust across her, at exactly the same moment as the diamond in his other hand. It's almost like he just crushes it to powder as it is consumed by the spell. And he throughout the entire thing, making eye contact with Lex, trying to look reassuring.
Lex, is there anything you wish to offer to aid Suri in this moment?
Ooh. Is there anything I've got?
Or to aid Jewel really... in returning?
Have I really got anything?
It doesn't have to be a spell. It can be a request, an action.
I will
feeling.
Do the classic Prince Charming thing and give her a kiss and just pour love into it.
As Suri begins to chant then and looks towards you, you hold her and just lean down, and the most chaste of kisses across that panther face. Jewel, you float down a very familiar river to those of us on stream, but to you, cold, unforgiving. As you float just sort of face up, there is this uneasy sense of calm. And then you begin to hear the sounds of an oar lapping at the water.
turn my head towards the sound.
As you turn, you see a wooden rowboat. A cloaked figure sat, bowed, bent backed as they row throughout this river, along this water toward you. You look around and you see motes of light, which you recognize as soul trinkets, but as they pass you, they become spirits. The spirits of the dead flowing past you. The boat stops alongside you, and a large bony hand scoops your soul up and lays you in the boat.
Why
They take-
me now?
They take their bony fingers and pull back a hood, revealing a skeletal face. The mouth, the jaw, doesn't move, but you hear words. No longer in between you. This time, you have passed. But I sense not for long. There is a secret that I would bestow upon you.
Then do so, please.
When I do so, things will be put into motion. Things that cannot be reversed. Is this a burden you are willing to accept?
Does Jewel get the idea of where she is now?
Oh. Make me either a history check or an arcana check. I will allow a history check at advantage
I think history might
because
be
of a
the
member
more-
of the party
yeah.
that has been here frequently.
I don't quite believe it. It's a natural 20. 26.
Very casually announcing a natural 20.
Don't
You
know what else
know.
to do at the moment.
That this is one of the precincts of death. You're not too sure which, but you know you are in that great river that flows between all things. That finality.
She looks over at the waterfall at the end, looking at all these soul trinkets. That uneasiness that's still with her, like she's happy to just get back into the river. It's calling her, but dampened while she's in the boat. I've taken on more than I ever knew possible. But to stop now feels wrong. Maybe I do not understand what burden will be. But yes, I will take this and shoulder it where I can.
Very well. The burden I impart is knowledge. But with this knowledge, the gears turn ever faster, and a choice will have to be made at the end. They sweep their cloak to the side, and it's almost like darkness just envelops you. A spectral book appears in front of you, with words written in every language there is. but also in no language. And somehow you understand those words. 2 chapters of a story that you have already heard, now turning to a 3rd chapter. At the breaking point. What a time for a raid. At the breaking point, this chapter is titled Ages Turned. Mortals learned how to lean on the threads of the world. They stole souls back from beyond with diamond dust and sacred names. They built demi-planes like gilded cages where their lords could hide from consequence. They bound spirits in chains of law. They raised dead tyrants again and again, each time wrapped in slightly different flags, each time hungry in the very same way. The gods watched this and were pleased. Worship tasted sweet. Faith soothed the loneliness between the stars. They began to favour those who built high temples and loud choirs. They whispered secrets of preservation and prolonging to those who pleased them. Exceptions piled upon exceptions. And the Codex blackened. The closer traced his fingers, or their fingers, down pages thick with ink. They saw wars that had ended, now fought again by resurrected generals. They saw bloodlines that should have faded, kept alive by divine favour, despite the rot of their deeds. They saw spirits bound in armour and banners marched out wherever and whenever a god wanted to see old glories replayed. So they went to the gods. This book, this chapter, says that they laid the Eclipse Codex at their feet. It opened itself and turned its own pages. They saw lines of script, warped and heavy, with these unresolved endings. Some looked away. Some argued that mortals deserved another chance, and another, and another. Some admitted without shame that they had grown fond of being adored, and did not want their favourites to fall. The closer listened. And then they turned away from the gods, and began to study that codex more deeply than even they had dared. The book closes and disappears as that darkness washes back.
And so you understand a piece of the puzzle. And with that secret, his plans will only accelerate. In the end, Jewel, a choice must be made. I only hope you all have the strength to do what is required.
Is it impossible for anybody to tell us what choice must be made?
If only we could. It is a funny thing, time. As I'm sure Lex will tell you. To reveal what could happen inevitably changes what will happen. We wish we could do more, but it is our hubris that has led to this situation. And so, the faith we must we once begged from mortals must now be repaid, and our faith must be placed in you.
Let's hope you place your faith wisely.
Indeed.
They point this long, bony finger out to the side.
The way is open for you, Jewel. I offer it. But if you choose in this moment not to walk through it, know that I will take you beyond the ninth, and to a final rest.
Are there the similar cracks here than there are in the astral plane?
Purple lightning flashes around the first precinct. Almost now pure violet light. Sharon looks around.
It will not be long now. I will have to retreat into the other precincts. The dead will walk.
Him saying that makes Jewel think of Mayanora, knowing that's not a life she wishes on anyone. She holds her shoulders up a little straighter. And she walks back towards life.
You walk towards that warm light. You see your buddy. Lex leant over, kissing you. Suri, with magic pulsing out from his palm. And as you step out of that cold liquid into the warmth of life, breath returns. And Jewel of Shadows rises once more.
Jewel returns the kiss and wraps her arms around Lex and puts her head next to his and just squeezes him incredibly tight and just starts sobbing into his shoulder.
And I will just whisper in her ear, I will always stop, universe, for you.
Is that how we got out?
Can you please not do that again? I'm that emotional, I've gone British.
You beat me to
Every time. Every fucking time.
But they're dead, yeah? We did it?
You've got 7 lives left now.
Yes.
Can you please try and keep hold of these ones?
I'm really trying.
And please, just wear this. I think it'll protect you, and you need it more than I do. And I'll put the Feywild amulet over her neck. A, to let her know that we got it. But B, what it does will help Jewel more than it'll help us. So I'll place it on her as like a protection amulet.
She looks down at it, knowing that they actually did manage to complete their mission. How did you do it? How? I saw him for the briefest of moments. I thought I was going to have the chance to finish Liora off, and maybe my hubris got the best of me, and I'm so glad you got it. And I
She
wish I
took
could
her
have killed
ring
that
with Callum
bastard
out on you.
myself.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know what she said. All I see was you fall. I see Suri's reaction. And then nothing. Not even time would stop me getting to you.
She said
I was there before you even touched the floor.
she said die. But it had more power than I've ever felt before.
Well,
Well, clearly.
you're still here. And she is dead. So, the irony is, she willed her own fate into being.
How did you also kill Callum and get this?
I didn't kill Callum, I just stole it and ran. I chose to save us rather than take vengeance.
She grabs hold of your hands, sees Suri to one side, and assuming and probably seeing the remnants of this restoration magic. Suri, I think I owe you my life, time and time over.
Well, actually, as you do that, you would look up and see that while you have been talking, Suri has left.
Oh fuck!
He would have walked towards the door, gone to one of the guards. Requisition some gold. Buy me some diamonds. 4, 5.
Yes, sir.
I'm going. Give them space. And then he just walks out of the front door.
And you'll just hear through a telepathic message in your head, I owe you a great debt. I owe you everything. From Lex.
Jules probably very weak at the moment. I'm guessing I come back with some sort of exhaustion.
1 hit point.
One hit point and I believe a level of exhaustion.
I believe so.
Absolutely. 1 hit point and a level of exhaustion.
So on a narrative level, Siri has gone outside. What time of day is it?
You left towards the evening. You were travelling really throughout the dark. So it's probably early hours of the morning, if anything, now.
Okay. So
As Jules
Suri, early hours of the morning. So he'd have gone outside. He'd have initially just. You probably would have heard through the front door a bellow of rage, from him absolutely slamming his sword into a nearby tree. And then he'd have gone round, and then he'd have gone round to the side of the bastion where we have the tavern. Not open, but he'd have let himself in, poured himself a drink, and gone and sat on one of the benches outside to sit and watch the sunrise. And just whilst sitting there, thinking on what's been quite a landslide of a few weeks, would just say to himself, "Not this time. Not this time."
Thunder in the distance. Gentle rain begins to fall once again. Through that rain, as you look out towards the light that begins to glow over the horizon, sir, you see a silhouette bounding up the city tiers, bounding up towards the bastion. A bear I'm going to come back to Jewel and Lex, as Lex was about to say something.
I was, but it's gone out of my head now.
Joel probably looks at
Dave rescued the situation.
the emptying hall. Perhaps some hot cocoa and a little bit of rest.
Yeah. And
I also, I need to tell you before I sleep what I saw. Cocoa first. Help me, please.
So as I pick her up to carry her to bed, as she's in my arms, I'll cast Greater Restoration to remove the exhaustion.
Nice.
So then she's just fucked, rather than fucked and exhausted. So as I'm carrying her to bed, you've got more oomph to then tell me your story.
Cool. I would then recount, whilst sitting in bed with you, everything that I saw from death. Chapter 3, as it were.
So, if it's okay, because I want to try and get to Suri.
Yeah.
As I lay Jewel down, say, look, just rest now. Like, kiss her on the forehead, tuck her in. Essentially, I need to go tell Suri the situation, the story that Jewel's just told me before I forget, because I'm in an emotional state. But I want to, once I found Suri, I want to put my hand on his shoulder. I know he's in contemplation, but I'm intentionally interrupting it. And I want to be, you have more than earned your place here. You have earned the title of brother. And I'll hold my hand out to him, like in a warrior. Basically, he's now part of the family, but I want to officially let him know that.
So Suri would look at your hand and look at his, and remove one of his armoured gauntlets, which, yes, he keeps on. You would be hard pressed to find Suri not in full armour. You get the impression he quite possibly sleeps in it, like it's almost part of him. He takes off this gauntlet and reaches out to respond. And you see a hand, and it might well be the first time you've actually seen his hand without a gauntlet on it. It is an absolute mess of scars and burns and just injuries. And he reaches out. It is good to be a brother.
And I know you are looking for redemption from your own family, but you never need to worry about that with me. You have the highest station in my regard.
That is kind. It is not my family that I seek redemption from. It is me. And the people who have died because of my hubris.
Pushing Kedmere to one side, I don't think we need to worry about that. We're doing it for the greater good.
I don't mean them. Although I agree, probably less said the better. It's early, but turns out the bar's open to a sword.
Well, when you own the place, it never shuts, right?
You'd think. Thank you. It means a lot. More than you probably know.
Well,
no. More than you understand. Not more
just
than
know
you
that
know.
you mean a lot to us.
I will try and find a way to be graceful about that.
Just keep bringing us back from the dead, man. That's all we need.
Well, in the future, I hope to have something a little cheaper to do it with. That was an expensive one.
It was quite the sacrifice, but I really appreciate it. And I can't help but thinking we escaped narrowly, but I can't help thinking we left Callum stronger than we found him.
Alex, at the end of the day, you made the choice I should have. I didn't know she was dead until she'd fallen. While I was full of piss and vengeance, and hell-bent on destroying that absolute twat, you thought of saving those that mattered. And that's really what this is all about.
Well, actually, I was saving Jewel for selfish reasons, not because it was strategically the right thing to do. I did it for love, not logic. You were fighting with passion as well. I can't blame you for that.
Selfish isn't wrong. Love is often a good reason, I understand.
And I just want you to know, if you fell in battle too, that I would prioritize saving you as well. Unless you fell at the same time, and then obviously I'd pick Jewel first and then you second.
I look really intently at Lex, and my still gauntleted hand kind of clamps onto the others, because I feel like we've probably been awkwardly holding hands throughout this conversation.
Yep, we have been.
And say, Lex, if I fall while you have a chance to end this or save me, end this.
I'm not going to promise I can do that, but I will try.
It's not a request. I'm an elf. I live a very long time. That's an awful lot of regret.
I hope I'm strong enough to keep your request when the time comes.
I was a disappointment to my family. I don't want to be a disappointment to the world. And I don't want to be a disappointment to you.
I think you've more than proved that you are not.
Well, let's not ruin that. To victory.
To victory. And then as I'll look round and I'll be like, should we be worried about that? As the bear is this towards us.
It rolls, and as it rolls...
It's taken so long to get here, I wasn't worried.
Yeah. It's nice for him to allow us to have the heart.
It's the Holy Grail charge.
Yes.
It's just constant.
But yeah, the bear eventually gets up to sort of the entrance to the bastion and sees the door to the tavern open, as it then just runs and stumbles. And as it stumbles, the wild shape fades. And a druid just falls with their arms sort of outstretched. Long ginger hair, messy, matted. Not Brom.
Oh no, the other dude.
But Aramis.
Yes.
Also known as Daryl.
Ginger Daryl.
Just lays there.
Friends, I need you.
And just slumps.
Medic.
I was going to say, they carry on drinking.
I look at Lex and go, well, I'm out of diamonds. Do you know him?
He's a guy I know from work.
I'll get the wizards. Just down the beer and trudge back inside. Wizards! Somebody find me a wizard with a diamond.
We need like
a wizard just
red
sort of pops up
triangles on the end of a string that we have in old people's homes. We need like a series of bells that we can ring throughout the bastion that alert to a death or an injury, when then the medics just arrive.
As you sort of call for a wizard, a mage runs upstairs, fairly high pitched voice. I found a diamond. Am I too late?
How
So
much
no-
is it worth?
I'm
What's
not
the
sure.
value of that diamond?
I'm not a jeweler.
Also,
It's a fairly
I-
sizable diamond.
he's probably not dead. You can probably just heal him.
Is he dead, or can you just heal him?
There's a man outside. Heal him, however necessary. And next time, be a little bit more
Sort of
timely with the
from-
diamonds.
Sorry, sir. You just straight away, sir. Puts the diamond in the robe, sort of sleeve, pulls his arms, and then just hurries along outside. Well, that one's not
sorry,
dead, sir. Just a little exhausted.
I don't care. Heal him. Sir, he just looks into the entrance hall with this general kind of look, and like, we absolutely need to improve our hiring policies.
And I know you're used to being a noble, but do we always have to treat the staff with contempt? Is that a thing we have to do?
We don't have to, but I feel like that's up to them.
Okay. He asked for it. I get it. Right.
Sorry, sir. I will do better next time, sir. But the individual is just sleeping. Would you like me to wake them up, sir?
Nah, it's okay.
Well, no,
He's grumpy.
probably-
Trust me, he'll be grumpy if you wake him up.
Probably tired. God, no wonder there's
Yeah.
clerics if this is how wizards deal with it. Okay, right. Find him a bed. Get him some rest.
And I'll go to
And I
the
look at
little-
Lex and go, who is he?
that is Jeff. He's worked here for about 4 weeks now.
No.
My
No.
name's Jeff.
My name is Jeff. And I'll look to him and I'll go, we'll talk about this in your monthly one-to-one, because Lex is also the HR department for the whole Bastion. You know, he just the performance reviews,
Surrey
sickness
is the
policies and all
reason.
that.
Surrey is the reason for there being an HR department.
Yeah, yeah. The reason I created an harassment policy.
And he just looks at Lex and goes, I don't mean Jeff. I don't care about Jeff. The man who was a bear and is now asleep on our doorstep, who is that?
Oh, that's Ginger Darrell.
Ginger Darrell.
Yeah.
Did we hire him?
No, he's so the Druids of Dryad Gate. Brahm is the leader of the Druid Circle there, and they're our allies, and they helped us with the Liora situation. You know, the woman who died at Kedmere. So he was kind of like his right hand man, and he's helped us with
Right.
yeah. So he is an ally. So we should, when he wakes up, we should probably get his account of what's happened. So I'm assuming
Do we
Dryad's Gate's under attack.
Do we have any clever allies? Because I feel if I was travelling for speed, a 1.5 ton mammal that has to run everywhere probably wouldn't have been my choice.
I'll let you ask him about that when he wakes up. He's quite forthcoming with his approachableness and friendliness. I think you two will get on really well, actually. You have a similar vibe.
I look forward to that. Now I
We
need
will
some
say
sleep.
Jeff the mage levitates Aramis, Darrell, into the bastion and finds a bed somewhere and just sort of lays him down, and then goes and reevaluates his life and career choices somewhere else. We all bed down for the evening then. Lex and Siri, I would like you both to make me wisdom saving throws, please.
Oh,
Oh,
piss.
that was a curveball.
Is this anything to do with a charmed condition? I ask,
Nope.
optimistically.
Is it a spell?
Nope.
Okay.
Well, how does a 4 do me?
4's perfect, thank you.
I got a 15.
Good. I was worried because with a +3 I could have rolled higher.
So
That'll teach me to roll a 17 for my initiative, won't it?
Absolutely. Siri, during the night, your dreams and your mind is just racked with images that you cannot make sense of at any point. But you have one of the worst night's sleep you've possibly ever had. Lex, you are bombarded with information at the same time, but slowly but surely you begin to sift through it, through your waking mind, if you like. And you can hear the voice of Mechanus behind it, almost chanting.
Understand. Listen. Understand. Comprehend. You have it in you, Lex.
And slowly but surely those images form a story. Or part of a story. You see a figure looking down at a ledger, and beginning to trace out a pattern within it. Around this figure, the planes press and pull on one another like gears. The stars move in long, slow paths as magic ebbs and surges along currents that are older than gods. If this individual could find the right alignment, if they could speak the right sequence through this book, they could loosen the whole knot at once. Not a wild unmaking that tears everything to shreds, but a controlled retreat. Let the tired stars end. Let stubborn kingdoms release their dead. Let gods who had fed too long on fear and worship fall quiet for a while. Of course there'd be survivors, seeds, ashes, enough for something new to grow without the weight of so many things that refused to rest. And in their mind they begin to see this is a mercy widened to cover all creation. In theirs, once they realize what they meant to do, it was a threat against everything that made them gods. A page flips. The hand that writes the next page, as you hear words in your mind but see a spectral book before you. The hand that writes this page is not the same as that which came before. The letters grow sharper, almost like a voice bracing itself. They could not destroy it. They were too tightly bound to the Codex and to the function they themselves had given it. Every attempt to erase their existence made the ledger scream with contradiction. Their only choice: turn its work against it. They altered the Codex. Deep in its spine they wove hidden runes, patterns that could, at a single spoken phrase, fold every page inward. No longer a ledger, but a lock. And then they called him. They told him, them, they had relented. They agreed that the world had grown choked with unburied history. They offered to help them perform the next great rebalancing that had been proposed, using the Codex as an anchor. And so the closer came. At the appointed place, under a sky held very still, you witness now the vision of the closer opening the Eclipse Codex, the pages shining like fresh stars. And as the closer did so, the gods spoke the ritual that they had devised. Beneath their voices, like poison beneath water, they slipped in those hidden lines, those ones that they had written without him. The chronicle, this forgotten history, does not give the sound of what followed. It describes light with weight, pressing from every side. It describes letters leaving pages and wrapping around the closer like chains. describes the spine curling, pages closing like jaws. And realization came to the closer in a breath too late. In those final moments, they try to scream their own name to anchor themselves. The Codex flares and obeys its new commands. That name, the closer, is cut from him, cut from them, from the air, from the memory of every god that watched. The sound that had once meant the closer, him, it, them, was sliced out of the story. What remained was hurled past the rim of the known into the deep void between all things, where there is no time to count, only distance from meaning. In the aftermath, the elder gods stood in that silence. They closed the Codex and feared it. They agreed that it would never be opened whole again. They told the world that the danger had passed, but they did not tell the world what it had cost. You wake as a flurry of information burns itself into your memory. The wheels of the world turn ever faster. As you all head down to breakfast, you see Daryl sat there, just sipping at a cup, his hand trembling slightly.
When on earth did you get here?
Last night.
What happened? You look terrible.
This morning. War is what happened. Brom sent me as fast as I could get here. I should have paid more attention to my druidic studies.
Where is this war? Were you at Dryad's Gate?
Has it fallen?
No, they haven't got that far yet. But on the fields before Eileen, blood works.
Is Eileen to the east? North?
Blood
Island was
walks.
to the north.
North.
Did you say?
Yes.
And I'll look at
witch has
Jewel
come.
because I think I know what that means, and I'm seeing if she thinks we've come to the same conclusion.
I think she's gonna, at this point, probably have to think that the Maynor is involved.
How
witch
can
has
this
come.
be? I thought she was dead.
Oh, she's dead. One might call her undead. Have you got anything stronger?
Oh yeah, we have a breakfast ale that we brew locally actually downstairs. I'll get. Can you Thank you.
A stein is plunked in front of him, and he just. Oh.
I'd probably say, yeah. This hits Jewel pretty
Yes.
hard, but she tries to hold on. She goes, Have they passed the mountain?
They are in the fields before the city itself. If Eileen falls, Dryamere will follow.
Is there a teleportation circle thing there?
Brom gave me this.
He holds out a piece of paper.
I cannot use the spell, but hopefully you can.
Me? No, not at all. But, Lex, hopefully you can.
I can do that spell, sir. I can be better. Sorry, I was a shit last night, but I don't want to fail my next performance report.
Thank you, Jeff.
Yes, Jeff. Thank you.
I wish he'd learned the octave spell so he could make his voice less annoying. Yes, thank you, Jeff. I don't think I've got the right frame of mind to concentrate on the intricacies of a teleportation circle, so that'd be great if you could arrange that for us.
I'll go and prepare it now, sir.
It looks like this, if we want to have as many allies as we can for the final battle, it looks like we've got to save Dryamere.
Yes. Well,
We have all the Codex pieces.
She
Can I
looks
just
back
check?
down at it.
The dream I had, my interpretation of it, now obviously you get to tell me whether my interpretation is correct or not, as per your wants as the DM. To me, that sounded like the closer, they trapped him in the void using the Codex because he was too much of a goody two-shoes and they wanted to carry on being egotistical maniacs. If they trapped him in the void, does that mean the Shrouded Lord was the closer?
I think so.
And he's on a vengeance arc?
Well, it also almost sounds like
You
maybe
decide.
he's not the first. But so just Lex, had you shared that dream with the group by this point?
Let's say it's casual breakfast conversation, yeah. We always have haunted dreams, so it's
Aramis
nice to
sits
recount them
there
over
and
breakfast.
goes, "You've got more important things to talk about, I think. I'll just be over here. I don't need to be here." And whatever the fuck you just said.
Well,
Thanks, Daryl.
I think, to paraphrase one of the less pleasant tyrants of history, my position on this is we save them all and go and sort out the gods. If they're scared of this thing, and they know that what they have done has caused this, they might want to be our friends and allies only out of fear.
Because all
And
I'm
I don't
thinking
care
is-
about the gods, and I don't care about the Shrouded Lord, and I don't care about anyone else who causes harm or means to end all of this. What I care about is we stop them all.
Well-
Siri, I could not have put that better myself. I'm starting to question whether the Shrouded Lord is right, but that is not what I need to do. People are dying. We need to stop it. End of.
Well, I'm thinking,
Don't
right,
question whether he is right. Question whether we are right. And if we are right,
Kind of what I'm
we
doing.
act.
unknowingly.
and Suri stands at the table and looks down and goes, "So, Dryamere, Aelin."
well, I'm thinking. Tell me if you think I've interpreted this the same way. My assumption is that sounded like the Shrouded Lord, unless they trap everybody in the void, and the Shrouded Lord was just an enemy they've trapped there, but they also trapped perceived enemies, whether they were good or not. Maybe that was just the prison they put everybody in. That was their Alcatraz, right? So my assumption is it's the Shrouded Lord. Either way, I've also interpreted that alongside your vision that you received in Death Jewel, alongside my vision I had last night, it appears that the Codex allows you to write the next page of the story. So maybe we just write our own ending for this. Do we even need to go anywhere? Could we just try and combine the pieces and just do a hard reset on everything?
Lex.
Remove all the gods, remove everything, and just
Lex.
what?
I think the problem is that anybody is able to rewrite anything.
Who are we to say what we rewrite it to? I don't think anybody should have that power.
Exactly. Who was anyone to say what they rewrote it to before? I think we need to solve this. I think we need to save people. We need to stop whatever is happening. And I don't know what you both think. And I sure as shit don't know what Edgius thinks. ever.
Never try.
No.
I think
But-
you're right, Suri.
I think what we need to do is stop it. And then I think we need to take away the power to rewrite anything, because then people have to live with the consequences of what they have done.
Yeah. What we do know is Mayanor is wreaking havoc. We need to stop that. The Shrouded Lord is taking over the world. We need to stop that. What do we do after that? I need to think on that some more. I can't make that decision right now.
We need to do
Agreed, but we
what
do it
understand.
the old-fashioned way. We don't do it by rewriting reality to how we like it. We fix problems like people fix problems, and then we remove this codex.
The power. Yeah.
No, I agree, Suri. We do what we know is right, not what we hope is right. And we know we need to go and save people of Dryamere. We do not know how to use Codex pieces.
Respectfully, Jewel, we're here because people have done what they said they knew was right. I think what we must do is admit we don't know what is right.
Then
But we
maybe
know we know what we believe,
that was what
and
I
we
was
do
going to
what
say.
we believe is right,
Yes.
and then we live with the consequences, which apparently the gods were too cowardly to do.
Agreed. Well, hey, let's go. Last time we went, nothing else went wrong.
Yeah, can we not fan
As you
out
say-
next time?
Hey, let's go. You hear this that sounds like the sound of feet crunching on tarmac outside. As you step outside, legions, your militia, the Union City forces stand ready. There is a breath of icy wind. And next to you at a table, a figure made of ice just sits.
Oh, I think I might get involved in this one.
It's the Lord of Winter himself appears.
Not the ally I was expecting.
Hey, but the only
Who the
person who probably hates Callum more than us. Good to have you on board, sir.
Who the fuck are you?
Oh yeah, we'll fill you in on Mortal Magic Unrolled.
I didn't understand any of that.
The Lord of Winter, this Fey Lord, reaches out a hand.
They call me the Lord of Winter.
Don't tell him your name.
You are?
I look at his hand, and then I look at him, and I roll my eyes and go, I'm sure they do. Pleasure.
I see you've been teaching everybody our tricks. Very well. Regardless, I want a shot at him.
He's stronger than he was before.
He has my mother's power. I still want to drive an ice wedge through the little prick.
What exactly do you bring to this, other than theatrics?
And a gong.
Why don't you just wait and see?
Slightest of eye rolls from Jewel.
So,
Fey Lord.
did he bring a Feywild Legion of army with him? Or is that...
You don't
Separate.
know yet. You don't
Oh, is
know.
that- but
the Lord
did-
of Winter has just appeared.
But sorry, it was the Union City militia. that
Union
we saw.
City.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay.
So no, you've got your militia who
Okay,
are
yeah.
ready,
Yeah.
and have been ready and have been training. You've then got the wider Union City army. Word has spread very quickly. Mages of the Crystalline Circle gather. And you can see there are some of the battle mages. There is one that wields a very similar blue crystal spear.
It's not fucking
That
Jeff,
reminds
is it?
you. No, it's not. But
Well,
it reminds you of
Jeff, 'cause the
Elysium.
defences clearly don't fucking work because he's just teleported in, no problem.
Fair lord. But yes,
He's not getting a
your
bonus.
army begins to form. As Jeff stands...
I might need a few more mages to keep the spell open a bit longer for all those people, but fuck it, sure, why not?
Got to stop hiring children.
I'll have you know, I'm 36.
I lean into Lex and go, put him on a pip.
Uniki, snip, snip.
Very good. As the planar detective army readies themselves. The
Playing our Defence Association now.
Planar, yeah. Planar defensive agency, yeah.
Nice.
The camera lifts and pans across to a kingdom amongst the hills, the river bending around it. A kingdom now ravaged, buildings demolished, fire spreading, fog also spreading. At the top of the central hill, a grand wooden lodge once stood, now caved in. The bodies of the royal family lay out in a line as a blonde-haired individual just paces up and down. See what they did, darlings. See what they all did to your leaders, your families. This is what heroes do. I, like you, am a victim of those who think themselves above everything else, who think themselves righteous and good, and all they leave in their wake is death and destruction. Follow me. Join with me. Join with my lord, and I promise you, you will have that vengeance that you all seek. We will rewrite the pages of this world so that no other can again change what is meant to be. Join us, and we will give you the revenge you seek. A prince wanders up and kneels before Callum and just holds their blade out. Callum reaches out a hand to their head. Crown Prince of the Kedmere Kingdom, I bestow upon you the gift of the Shrouded Lord. And his index finger just gently strokes along the chin. Fog begins to grow out from that point around the prince and down through the city itself, along the streets, wrapping every man, woman, child, animal, anything living in its grasp. And where they once stood, shadows walk. Void creatures begin to crawl out of that fog. Creatures twisted by shadow and malice. As Callum stands, turns, and sits upon the ruined throne of Kedmere Kingdom. Your move, darlings. Across a hillside, an armoured figure stands. the symbol of a raven on their chest, a blade at their side. They grip a holy symbol and bow their head. And as they lift their head, in their ears they hear the sound of a river and oars. As Ottoman, son of Regman, stands to face the oncoming army. And that is where we will close episode 109, my friends. A little bit over time tonight, but I think very important. So, there we go. Lots to unpack as we roll straight into Malt and Magic Unrolled. Excuse me. Look, massive thank you to the raid tonight. Thank you to the additional follow. Thank you again to those channel points that were spent to save Jules' ass. So yeah, absolutely clutch. We hope you've enjoyed that session. We're probably going to cut this very, very quickly so we can move on. But hopefully the raid is ready, and we are going to go raid the next person in line. Thank you for the feedback in the chat as well. Amazing to have you all on and see that. Great session tonight, folks. Top roleplay as always, and some top combat as well. But yeah, we're going to digest, I don't know, whatever, discuss all this in Malt, Magic and Roll, which you can catch on Patreon, along with Hard City, if you didn't see that last week. Orc Skull, amazing to have you with us. We're about to do a very, very quick raid, because we have finished. So,
you've raided our raid.
Thank you. Thank you for joining us. So, you've raided, we're going to raid. You can go get somebody else's cheese, but we love you. Stay safe, and we'll see you all next time.